Mike Moore Media, the first place to hear Rockingham County news and information.
Lee Mitchell is director of the Madison-Mayodan Recreation Department. He's on the line. Hey, Lee, welcome back.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing just great. I want to tell you, Lee, I was by Madtown Tubing yesterday afternoon. That place was hopping.
Yes, it really has been. It's been a pleasant surprise how much traffic we're getting through there on numbers and folks that's coming from out of town and hearing about us from even other states.
Isn't that exciting? That's a good fundraiser, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. Honestly, excuse the pun, but it really is keeping our wreck afloat during this unfortunate time. So.
Yeah, that's a good pun, though. For those that may not know, tell us where that is and what you're doing.
All right, so our Madtown Tubing is located at 102 North Water Street in Madison. It's right by the 704 access. And what we've started is a tubing company. So we do a 2.5 hour, it's roughly about a 2.5 hour float from the Lindsay Bridge access to the 704 access. And what makes it real convenient is you're able to park your, check in with us at the Water Street location, pull down to the 704 access, and then we shuttle you back to the beginning. So when you get out, you're right in your car. You just take your tubes, we throw it in the catch basin, and you're free to go. So it's a little less having to worry about shuttles back and forth. And we got a very convenient or a very economical price at $12 a person, and then you can also add in a cooler tube for $5. So a good day of fun for adults, kids, families, everybody for a cheap price.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah, that is so easy to get that tube and get on the rivers. I'm glad you're doing that. I'm glad it's going well.
Yeah, and honestly, and it's really helped out first of all, it's helped out the wreck, like I said, stay afloat financially and keeping the workers working. I mean, honestly, we've had to add in a lot of part-timers. So a lot of my part-timers that normally would have been out of work right now is working because of it. Mm-hmm. And the other benefit is we're getting a lot of folks from out of town that's getting into Rockingham County, and they're going to the western side's restaurants and their places of business to shop, retail stores, and it's honestly, it's a real big benefit. It's nice seeing them come off the river, and as I'm shuttling through the middle of downtown Madison, heading towards Lindsay Bridge, I see those same folks I shuttled before heading over to places like the Mad Bean mm-hmm. and Southern Spirits and Madison Dry Goods and Salem and Charlie's. You see them in town shopping, which is exactly what we want them to do.
That's exactly right, yeah. And you've got the winery now in Madison and the microbrewery, and we've got a new ice cream shop there in downtown Mayodan, Redbird. So, yeah, there are lots of and good places to eat in Mayodan as well. So, yeah, that's exciting. It's a win-win, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, I was talking to Charles Bernard, the owner at JR's. He said he almost cried. He had to turn away because of the limitations on space inside the restaurant. We had to turn away over 40 tubers that came to his place at one time.
Oh no! Boy, that hurts, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. He did,
but he's getting a lot. He said he's getting a lot of tubers coming in town and coming to his place too. So yes, I always encourage them to go to both towns. We keep restaurant and retail store flyers in the front of the tubing, and we keep flyers in the vans too, so everybody knows where to go when it gets done.
Yeah. And they're having the first cruise in tomorrow in Madison, as you know, so it starts at 5, and another good reason maybe to get in a Friday afternoon end of the week tubing.
That's exactly right. Our big goal is to help us out financially, but at the same time help out the two towns, getting people in town. So
sure,
we're achieving both more successful than we really thought it would ever be. So it's nice.
That is good news. Okay, Madtown Tubing in Madison on Water Street. Okay, what else going on?
Unfortunately, we extended our phase 2. We're still limited on a lot of things we have going on. We did have our boat race this past weekend, and it was very successful. I mean, in a time of a pandemic, we actually increased our racers by 4. It's not a lot, but it's more than last year, and we'll take that on a year like this.
Sure.
And then with our fall sports, they're still on hold right now. We haven't shut them down yet. We are delayed, so we're looking at once we hit the phase 3. We're also waiting on what North Carolina High School Athletic Association is going to do is going to help determine what we're going to do. So they should be hopefully making those announcements soon. Mm-hmm. But we have not canceled fall athletics yet. We're just waiting on to see when we can start.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully some good news. A lot of sports programming everywhere has been stopped in its tracks. So hopefully you'll get some good news.
Yeah, and we're still taking registration. We're not taking any money right now, but we do want to. Anybody that wants to sign up, we are taking their registration forms, mm-hmm. and that way, that if they want to come to the rec department and fill out that paperwork, they can. But until then, we're just going to hold off on taking anybody's money until we know for certain that we can run it. So.
Right, I understand that. Sure.
Now, something new that we're looking at doing, and it should come out, I'd say, in the next couple of weeks. We usually last year we started a community yard sale, and it went really, really well. And with everything going on, we're not going to be able to do anything right now with the community yard sale. But like a lot of folks, we're going to jump into a virtual yard sale. So that information should be coming out in the next couple of weeks. We're going to do a 2-week virtual yard sale. That anybody sees an item they want to buy that's on the our Facebook page, they can come down and buy it for the price posted. So so keep an eye out for that. We'll again, that should be out the next couple of weeks, and it will be posted on our Facebook page.
Well, what a cool idea that is!
Yeah, something different. And we have some a lot of items here that are still in great shape, and hopefully that somebody else can repurpose and use, similar to what we did last year, and be a new treasure to them.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. Okay.
And then we're still doing our aerobics outside. We have yoga. We're doing it Mondays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Out front in our parking lot with Jo. She does a terrific job. Matter of fact, they're out there doing yoga right now as we speak. Mm. And then the other class that we're doing Zumba on Tuesday mornings at 8:30 a.m. It goes from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. And Benita does a terrific job, and her class is always pretty packed. So we encourage people to do that. For the folks who don't want to come out in the morning times and do those exercises, we are still posting all of our classes on our Facebook page. For anybody that wants to do classes at home, we do still have that opportunity there to do classes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great.
And other than that, right now we're just holding off on everything. We're still making facility improvements. We just resurfaced our gym floor, hoping to get that going as soon as it's ready to go. And our fields are in the best shape they've ever been in, and we're just waiting for the opportunity to put somebody on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, that's one of the pluses, I guess, about this, if there are any, and there are some, I guess, is that you're getting some maintenance and some upgrades and renovations and things done, and a lot of businesses are doing that as well, so that's good.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, the fields are in the best shape they've ever been in. We really put a lot of time and effort into getting them where they need to be. Our new maintenance director, Lee Burris, has a lot of background in lawn care and management. He's done a terrific job getting those fields up to standard, and they're in terrific shape. We just can't wait to put somebody on them.
Yeah. Well, I know at the last Mayodan council meeting, they were talking about some of the improvements at Ferris Memorial Park, so some good things happening there.
Oh, yeah, Caesar's done a terrific job. You know, Caesar and Lisa both has put in a lot of effort into getting Ferris Park going and revitalizing it. They with the bike trails, they're looking at even extending the trails there. But they did just put in a frisbee golf course, and it looks terrific. I think everybody's going to really enjoy that. I think they're putting in the finishing touches on the first 9 holes, and they'll be ready to go on with that project. Mm-hmm. And then, like I said, the bike races are starting back up. The pond's looking, it's in great shape. I know he's done a lot of work on that right before our fishing derby, and it was a gorgeous day out there, and the pond's clear and looks terrific.
Yeah, oh, that's good. Well, we can still get out and about and enjoy all of the good things in western Rockingham County outside, that's for sure.
That's correct.
Yeah, okay. Well, Lee, always good to get an update from you. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. It's always good to talk to you, Mike.
All right, have a good week.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
That's Lee Mitchell, Director of the Madison-Mayodan Recreation Department. Yes, still challenging times in the world of recreation, but getting some things done with that Madtown tubing and some of the things going on with the classes that Lee was telling us about. best way to get more information and find out about that 2-week virtual yard sale that's coming up soon, another fundraiser. And you can get that right there on the Facebook page for the Madison-Mayodan Recreation Department.